Sunny day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we are all doing well today. I'm bringing you another outlook ahead for the week. Apologies for it being a day late. I was so busy yesterday, I didn't actually get time to record. So apologies for that, guys. But nonetheless, we're here. We are currently on the last day of July, last trading day of July. So it's the last day of the month. We need to be thinking about monthly candle closures as well as what is happening ahead for the week. Now, before we get into any of that, if you haven't already, please check out our website, litcapital.co.uk. If you're looking to get started on your trading journey, or you just want to understand and get a bit of a basic understanding of what exactly trading is, excuse me, please check out our website, guys. There's a lot of information on there that is very, very useful. And if you want to make an inquiry, you can do so online, or you can go on social media and hit us up that way as well. So before we get into it, guys, we always want to be checking the economic calendar, okay? Now, we want to be going and thinking about the week ahead. This week, I don't know why it's on last week's one. Let me just check. Okay, here we are. And we always want to be thinking about what fundamental news can basically impact and influence the markets for the week ahead, because that's when you're going to understand what trading days are likely to be good and what trading days is going to be indecisiveness, okay? So it's always dependent on if we have any high impact data, what we need to be looking out for. So obviously Monday's already commenced. We've had nothing crazily pop out in terms of like high impact news. Monday, because it is the last day of July, so we're not really focused too much. There are some events happening right as we speak, to be fair. Just get rid of this. A lot of stuff happening, right? Cool. We've got CPI, GDP, which was just released now, which is better than expected, and we might see some implications for European Euro pairs as we go into today and the rest of the day. So I'm not too focused on today because it is the last trading day. You don't normally get big moves happen because the monthly candle closure is about to lock in. So if we go to Tuesday, okay, we've got the interest rate for the Australian dollar. Okay, very, very high impact data. See what happens with that. We also have the unemployment rate for Germany. We've got PMI as well for some Euro countries. We've got PMI for the UK, unemployment rate for the Euro. So definitely interested in that tomorrow as well. We also have PMI going into tomorrow afternoon, New York session. And that finishes up. Okay, and unemployment for the New Zealand dollar as well. So let's see what that's saying. Wednesday, consumer confidence for Swissy, not too big to be fair. ADP employment, again, nothing really. Okay, there's a few things, but nothing really on Wednesday. Thursday, we have inflation, CPI for the Swiss, PMI data for Euro countries, PMI for the UK as well. And then going into the afternoon, we have the interest rate, Bank of England interest rate decision for the UK. So definitely interested in Thursday. We have jobless claims as well for the US. Okay. Yeah, and then Friday, we round it up. Retail sales for the Euro, unemployment for the CAD, and non-farm payroll, so employment data for the US as well. So definitely Thursday and Friday seem to be the most high impact data that we could potentially get. Let's see what else. If we go into the charts, what that means for the charts. Obviously, I'm going to start with the dollar. And then if we look at the monthly, this is how the monthly candle is currently looking, okay, with the last day being in June. You can see that this month we've taken out the month of May, the month of April. Those lows have been captured. A lot of liquidity. We filled in this big imbalance. There's a little bit remaining on the weekly. And since then, we've been on an up tear. So if we look at what the market is doing on the daily, we can still see obviously heavily bearish. We are in a bit of a retracement. Okay, I do think we can at least get to the 102 500 level. I don't see why not. That's the area I'm looking at going into this week. I do think we can potentially push up there. So still a bit more upside for the dollar, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm not saying it can't blow past this area as well, but that's the first area I'm potentially looking at to see if we can get any bearish price action continue for that daily chart. So with that being said, if we look at what the dollar's doing at the moment, nothing really going on at the moment in regards to volume. Volume's not really there yet. If we look at GBPUSD, again, looking at GBPUSD, I'm not sure what that means. Data issue. Okay. If we look at the monthly for GBPUSD, you can see we've been on a very, very big push to the upside. I do think there is still more upside potential with GU. Do we get a retracement before that? It's possible. So looking at what GBPUSD done to finish off, we pushed down here. If you think about the daily structure, okay, we've got a structure point here, potential higher low formed here, could come a bit lower. So then when we look at it like that, we did have this 4-hour push down, which made a new low. So unless, you know, we get structures broken on here, I am looking at this area currently. You can see that the volume is very flat. We've got some liquidity from Friday. So the New York session open, the high of the New York session open is here. We could push past that and then potentially get a sell-off. That is what I'm kind of currently focused on today. It's the one pair that's sticking out in terms of an immediate setup for me. So we just got to see if the dollar wants to maintain bullish strength, which I think it can. So what else do we have? Oil. So looking at oil as well on the higher time frame. Oh, we kind of okay. The data's okay. I'm not sure what the bigger time frame's doing. So again, I feel like we could push up past these highs. We have a slight imbalance here. We got this candle here where price started to really push to the downside from. So I am looking at that as well for a potential area to start getting some sell-offs on the oil because you have been rising past and retracing quite good. So obviously today, again, I'm not expecting massive moves to happen with it being the last trading day, but if we can push to you know, past the 81.50 level, that's what I think we can do. So with that being said, I will be looking to see if we can get any buy opportunities as well. You can see where prices opened up coming into the Monday session. The data isn't that clear, to be fair. But I don't see an opportunity on that just yet. But if we do, we will be, you know, selling charts out in the Discord as well, guys. Forgot to mention, of course, if you are interested in getting involved in our Discord community, okay, there's a lot of value in there in terms of daily outlooks, charts, live trades, in terms of just ideas that we send throughout the course of the week. If you are interested in that, please hit us up and inquire via our website, or you can hit us up online on our social media as well. So that's currently what the market is looking like. I'll show you the NASDAQ as well. I am currently waiting on this. Again, I do think we do have some upside potential still. Just above the 16,000 level, we have this weekly imbalance here. So that's where I think the NASDAQ is likely to push to. So we have, you see this consolidation we created a lot of liquidity underneath here. But the structure has remained bullish. We haven't turned bearish yet. So whether or not we want to get up into that area and then turn bearish, that's the thought process behind it. So it's just a waiting game for the indices, because we've been very, very bullish on indices in terms of, you know, we've had very, very small pullbacks and continuations and stuff like that. So we might need to see a bigger time frame pullback. If you think about the monthly, you look how bullish we've been on all these months, haven't really had a down month. So I do think that is imminent. If that area doesn't hold, then we are definitely probably, you know, likely to test the highs from the all-time high areas. So that's kind of what I got, guys. Again, going into today, I'm just going to be monitoring. If those areas are hit, they will be sent out in our Discord. So that's kind of how I'm going to end it there in terms of just analyzing. We'll see what else happens. See if we get any volume today. Okay, that's the main thing. If you don't have the volume, then you don't really have the opportunity. So, guys, remember, if you want to get involved, check out our website. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please like and subscribe. And leave a comment if you have any questions regarding trading. Leave a comment. We'll be sure to get back to you if we do see it. So, yeah, guys, remember, man, it's the end of the month. Excuse me. So we just need to be judging and assessing as we see fit in terms of opportunity for today. And then going into a whole new month of opportunities. It's kind of still in the middle of summer, so we'll see if the volume picks up, but still in the middle of the summer, so we have to see with the month rolling in if we get viable opportunities. Okay? So yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. It's been a pleasure. Remember, every day is money day. Peace.